So CompuLinks is a 22-year-old organization. This is our 22nd year. We've been primarily operating into very distinct 5 verticals, naming retail, banking, finance, insurance, and NGOs, education and government. So banking, finance, insurance, actually BFSI is one particular segment for us. We have over 400 live customers across 32 countries and 5 continents. We've been primarily known in this market as systems integrators. So we operate in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. We're also in India as well as in UAE, where we serve most of our customers from Middle East and Europe. We are a local organizations for Africa, kind of operating here, and we know the environment, how it's operating here. We can connect to the problems, the local problems that Africa is facing. And if I can just be a little more, if I can drill down a little more about Africa's typical challenges and something that I think even the government can relate to, because I understand that the government also realizes the poverty conditions that we are in, and I understand from the budget they've also tried to allocate some of the funding accordingly, because I realize that ICT infrastructure and energy has been given 4% more budget than last year, compared to education, which has gone 1 or 2% down. So government has also realized the poverty condition in this part of the world, and if how that relates to us as an IT or as a system integrators, I would say that we have developed solutions that helps the complete poverty cycle to increase transparency at every level. So if I give you an example, we started our poverty reduction solutions since 2008, which are from post-election violence, where we gave a very unique solution to Equity Bank, Oxfam and Government of Kenya, where they wanted to disburse funds in cash to people who are being displaced, and through our solution, which comprises of smart card and biometric capture of people living in remote locations, we could give quite a lot of visibility to everybody involved in the process, starting from the funders to the government, to the disbursement partners, to the beneficiaries. We also got, you can see back there, that we also got Kenya ICT 2030 award for poverty reduction for the same. I think it was 3 or 4 years back, through Professor Demo to our CEO in Kenya Vision 2030. So CompuLinks has been known for innovation. We have also done a lot of innovative projects with World Food Program, who's been using our system through their central, or what do you call it, is headquarters in Rome, through various countries. Right now with them we are live in at least 10 countries, where they're using our innovative solution to identify the right beneficiaries and disperse vouchers, the food, in remote locations.
All right. So where do you see yourselves? Are you having a new product that's coming up in the market?
So this product is not new to this market, but we keep on improvising on what we have already done as an innovation into this market. So the first product that we launched, or we did, was in 2008, as I mentioned to you, after which we kept on improvising on that project, and then we got World Food Program with us. Now we are working on, so initially our solution was, if I can give you a handheld point of sale based with fingerprint. But if you see why I would call it keep on innovating, is because now we are working with an Android tab, where it has a biometric integrated, it has voice integrated, it has got NFC card integrated. So as far as the technology is concerned, we kept on improvising, we are still improvising on it to make it easy for the NGOs, the disbursement partners to work with as far as the technology is concerned. And as a background, the business benefit that the government or any donor can get is true visibility of the funds that they're actually disbursing. So if, let's say, if I'm running a Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, I wish I could, but I'm not. But I'm just giving that as an example, that if I'm running a foundation, if I have certain amount of benefits or money to be given to a certain segment of people, through our system you can be guaranteed that you will have complete transparency of your fund, you have complete visibility of how your money is being used. That's where we come as system integrators.
Oh, okay. Because you've had stories in Nigeria as well.
Yeah, we have success stories, we have references, but what we want to do is that we don't just work with the government or any other organization as just a solution provider, we work as partners. So we don't necessarily get into relationship where you have to buy the system from us. Like we are working on a very unique project right now where we want the customer to use our system and pay depending on their funds availability. So you could use it as an OPEX, or you can call it a rental model, or you can call it a cloud model, which makes it cheaper, which makes technology cheaper for the organization, but at the same time they can still get the same benefits. So we more project ourselves as partners. We're not here to sell, or we're not here to make one-time money. For us it is long-term, and the 22-year-old, being a 22-year-old organization, we're not here to make quick money. We are concerned about what's happening around us. So that's where us, my CEO, our value system as CompuLinks as an organization comes from.
We've seen a lot of stories, especially when it comes to caring, having issues to do with so many bureaucracies when it comes to paying to them, like you know, seeking to do that as well as rentals. There's so many bureaucracies that comes in filing things and making sure things are and you also looking towards that.
Yeah, actually, from where we come from, we come with innovative ideas. That's why innovation is also one of our very high core values. We want to give solution to people depending on their pain area. We do know that government has certain kind of pain area, and we try to go and give them solutions based on that pain area. But as you correctly said, that I would, if I have a comment to make, I would say that government should give priority to local companies who are trying to innovate. And we try to work very closely with Kenya Vision 2030 or Kenya ICT Board, where we want them to recognize that you don't have to be an internationally recognized company or coming from Europe or US to provide an innovative solution. We are actually here, and I'm not just talking about CompuLinks. There are so many local companies who have got so many innovative solutions that they can offer to the government, to the counties, to the other manufacturers which is a large section of our business today as a country. We have solutions here, we have technology that is much cheaper than what you get from outside. So coming back to your question, we have approached government for file tracking systems, for documentation, for what we call it ECM, which is electronic content management, but it is actually document management system for laymen. So there are several solutions that we have, or we can conceptualize and give it to the government to give them easy access to data. Today data is what is important, and we can give that easy access to data to the government through various solutions. But now the bureaucracy around it, or whatever processes around it, is where the challenge is.
So where is the future of cash? Where's the future of cash?
I have been here for like a decade plus. I have seen Kenya changing a lot from what it was 15 years back, 13 years back to now. people are talking about mobile money. So there is a sense of security that people have. Now people trust mobile transactions, people trust the process. So I think that the future is cashless, complete cashless.
But at the same time, statistics indicate that people still pay with cash. Yes, we send money with cash. We send.
I mean, people like me. If you ask me, I love feeling cash. So, cash is not going to go away completely. But if you see if you want to increase the productivity, you will see much more cashless transactions as well in future. So whether it is about disbursement, whether it is about buying retail stuff, or whether it is about making payments to my suppliers, I mean, you will always use mobile money or electronic transfers, but cash for day-to-day use is not going to go completely, because that's where human aspect comes in, I think, which is beyond technology. But as far as the transparency is concerned, as far as the productivity is concerned, I think there will be a lot of cashless transactions happening. From what I see when I go to various platforms like ICT4D or ID for Africa, which are government or NGO sector conferences happening, I see the future is cashless.
Thank you. That's it for me.
Thank you so much.
You're very eloquent. I don't know
Yeah.
if